first step in getting ready for the day is, of course, skincare. So I already did my whole moisturizing routine that you guys have seen a million times. I use the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer and have been since I was in middle school. And then my go-to product all the time, especially when I didn't sleep all too well, like last night, I always use the Garnier Fructis Skin Active Clearly Brighter Anti-Puff Eye Roller. First time that you're watching one of my videos. Hi, my name's Danny. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to click on this video. It really does mean the world to me. Recently, I've been trying to switch up my editing style a little bit and make it more fun for you guys to watch my videos for a longer duration of time. So make sure to let me know if you like what I've been doing. The comment section is always open for constructive criticism and positive feedback. My favorite part about posting videos is communicating with you guys. So make sure to go say hi and we can have a little chat. So if you don't already follow me on Instagram, make sure to do so. But those of you who do know that I've been teasing this video for a hot minute, and I actually asked you guys for questions a while back. So I have lots of things to talk about in this video, one of which is how to start a YouTube channel. I also just don't have a mirror, so how this makeup is gonna look is beyond me. I have been doing YouTube for 7 years now. I started back in March of 2013 with a little spring beauty haul, and ever since then I've remained very, very consistent. I think the longest break that I've ever taken here on this channel is about 2 months when I first started college, but other than that I've remained really consistent and have posted about 1 time a week at the very least. So my number one tip for people who are looking to start their YouTube channels now, especially because the platform itself is so saturated, is to be as consistent as possible. At first, try and push out content that you know is very popular. I'm talking morning routines or night routines, things that consistently continue to get views. And then after you start growing your audience, you can start expanding to different types of content. Funny enough, I was actually asked to speak on a webinar next week on August 13th at 2 p.m. and I'm gonna be talking all about this type of stuff. And it would mean the world to me to have some of you guys in the audience. Naturally, I'm gonna be super nervous, and it would be really cool to have people in the audience who I know already support me. So down below, I'll have the link to how you can register in advance. And if you guys are interested, it would be really cool to have you watch. So I placed an order on Sephora about a week ago at this point, and it just came in the mail. My dad's at the post office right now, and I asked him to vlog for me. So let's see what he sent.
I got it. We've been waiting forever for this.
Oh my God, what a guy. We have goodies. All of that on top of 3 new brushes from Morphe. I'm so excited. So now this is a makeup routine slash first impressions video. I'm gonna be using Morphe brushes for the first time. I bought 3 of them, and I can have the ones that I bought down below. And with my Sephora order, I also got a sample size of the NARS Laguna bronzer. I've never used this, so I figured we can put my new brush and my new bronzer to the test right now. So I graduated from Loyola University, Maryland back in May. I had a virtual graduation, still have yet to receive my diploma. It's fine, I'm fine. And since then, I have been continuing with my job search process. I've been applying to as many jobs as possible, but obviously with the current climate, unfortunately, more people are losing their jobs than there are people who are getting jobs. So I have not seen any success. I'm not embarrassed to say that whatsoever, because I know that there are plenty of people who are in the same boat as me. I am not getting entirely discouraged because I know I'm gonna have a job eventually, and I don't want to get down on myself. But I'm actually trying to look at the silver lining of all of this. I really am. So I think my plan as of right now is to ride out the rest of August, and then come September, kick it into high gear and start applying to as many jobs as possible. Obviously, as you guys know, I have always planned on living in New York, and that's another question that I got, where I see myself living in the future. New York has always been my go-to. I live so close to New York City, so I spend so much time there, and it really is a dream of mine to have an apartment in the city, but I don't really want to confine myself to one particular location simply because you have no idea what life is going to throw at you. I'm particularly inspired by Katie Bellotti right now, or Hello Katie XO. She's another YouTuber here on the platform, and she's lived in New York City for, I want to say, the past 2 years, and the other day, she just decided to pick up and go to Los Angeles. And if you guys know me and have watched my videos, you know that LA is a dream location of mine to live in at least one point in my life. Not necessarily LA, but just somewhere in California. And she really inspired me to kind of keep my options open and kind of just see whatever the future has in store. And that kind of leads me to another question that I get asked very often, which is, can I ever see myself living overseas again? I don't know if, I'm sure all of you guys know this, but I studied abroad in Spain in the spring of 2019. It is without a doubt the best thing I've ever decided to do with my life, and I can totally see myself living in Spain again. It's actually 100% on my bucket list. I don't really know when in my life I would be able to do that, but I do know that I felt so comfortable in that city and I loved it so much. It definitely helped that there's no language barrier for me because I do speak Spanish, but I just loved living in Madrid, or a little outside of Madrid, so much. I would just love to be able to live that kind of life again. Now to finish off my face makeup, I'm going to be using two new things. First and foremost, I got a fan brush from Morphe, which I'm super excited about. It's a lot fluffier than the one that I've been using. And I'm going to be using the Becca highlighter in the shade Prosecco Pop. Let's do a first impressions. There's nothing like opening a brand new, oh my God, it's so pretty. Oh, she's beautiful. Are you kidding me? Becca highlighters are a solid 10 out of 10. I love these products so much. They're so incredibly pigmented. And this color, I mean, wow. One thing that I've been trying to do a lot in my videos as of recently is introducing you guys to more people in my life, people who I hold very close to me. I've started with my family. If you guys have watched some of my recent videos, you know that we've been doing some car Q&As as we get ice cream, and you guys seem to really, really love that segment of my vlogs. And I would love to also have you guys get to know the other people in my life a little bit more. So I got a question asking, in short, how I met some of my best friends. As for one of my best friends, Gabby, I'll just start with her. I've known her since the first grade, and we hated each other. Gabby and I had this ongoing feud that I honestly can't even really pinpoint why, all throughout elementary school. And then it wasn't until late middle school, early high school that we really started to get close, because we started doing theater together in middle school. And that's when we started becoming super close friends, and she is still one of my best friends to this day. Similarly, in middle school, on the first day of middle school, actually, I met my best friend Amanda. She is my neighbor, so I had known about her for a while, but on the first day of 7th grade, we sat next to each other during an assembly, and I complimented her shirt, she complimented my skirt, we found out that we were neighbors, and from there it was history. And Bridget, who is another one of my best friends that you guys have met on numerous occasions, her and I became close in middle school as well, particularly in our 8th grade science class. We sat right next to each other, and from there, like, we were very fast friends. It was kind of crazy, and I think I considered her one of my best friends starting that year. So that just goes to show you, you meet your friends in very strange places. And two other very important people to note are, one, my best friend Lisa. Her and I met, I also want to say middle school, but this time not at my actual middle school. We met at my acting school. And everyone who knows Lisa and I knows that we are the same exact human being. We laugh at the same things. We are wired the exact same way. That girl is my legitimate sister. I love her so much. And lastly, my best friend Kaylee. Her and I have also been friends since middle school, but I was friends with her sister first. And one day she came up to me and was like, you have to meet my little sister. You're going to absolutely love her. Like, you guys are going to be best friends. And then we met and we were very fast friends. She's one of those people in my life that I don't have to see all that often to know that we're still super close, and every time we do hang out, it's like we never left each other. It's like we pick up right where we left off, and I think that those are some of the best friendships. And a question that goes along with that is how to deal with friendship breakups. I have experienced my fair share of friendship breakups. I think everyone has. And although I've never experienced a breakup with a boyfriend, because I've never actually had one of those, I would have to say that friendship breakups are worse. The friend that you're breaking up with is likely someone that has been in your life for 8-9 years, at least in my experiences. So I think my number one piece of advice in a situation like this is to realize that some people aren't meant to be in your life forever, and that's okay. Some people are just meant to be in your life for a certain season, and you have to really take into consideration all of the things that they have done to improve who you are as a person, for better or for worse. Some friendship breakups are super messy, but that'll teach you a lot about yourself. And if it wasn't super messy, it was just a slow fade out, really take the time to reflect on all the amazing things that you were able to experience with that friend and what personality traits of theirs have directly affected personality traits of yours. I'm a really big advocate for that. I definitely would not consider myself a bitter or vengeful person. I try and take every situation in my life, no matter how unfortunate, with a certain ounce of gratitude, because if you do that, then you're gonna just speed up your growth process and also your grieving process in a way. Speaking of breakups, every time I open up the floor for questions from you guys, I always get a lot of questions asking if I have a boyfriend, and you guys want updates on my love life, and unfortunately I still don't have many updates for you. However, I also got a lot of questions on dating during a pandemic, and it's possible for sure. I haven't personally gone on any dates since February, I believe. But that doesn't mean that I haven't been on apps. I mean, now that I'm out of college, I'm starting to take apps a little bit more seriously, I guess. Still haven't gone on any dates from a dating app, but I'm absolutely not opposed. But it's been fun. I'm definitely not out here looking for a boyfriend right now. I'm more than happy focusing on myself, and whatever happens, happens. But I'm also not opposed to having some fun because I'm 22. I feel like I should. I thought this was a pretty interesting question. If I could go back and tell my past self, pre-corona, anything, what would I tell her? I definitely think that I would say enjoy every single bit of senior year. Like, first semester went off without a hitch. It was great and no interruptions. But second semester ended way too early. Like, my last weekend out with my friends was, I want to say, the second weekend in March, and then right after that I went home. I would tell myself to enjoy every single second of senior year, because it really was probably my best year of college. I had so much fun, and I think that's also something I want to tell you guys who are either going into college for the first time, freshman year, or going into your senior year, or whatever year it is, really. Enjoy every single second. For mascara recently, I've been using the L'Oreal Telescopic. I have the original formula, but then I also went and bought the waterproof formula as well. This is what I incorporate into my waterproof makeup routine whenever I'm planning on going into the pool. But today, since I don't really plan on doing that, we're just gonna use the regular formula. Actually, I feel like I should go to the bathroom for this, so you're coming with me. I feel like this foundation was just so not my color whatsoever, but it's fine. I have so many errands to run today that I really just don't feel like running, but that's life. Oh, look at that mascara. To finish off my makeup look, I am going to be using another product that I just got from Sephora. This is the Too Faced Lip Injections Extreme. This thing hurts like a bitch, I'm not even gonna lie. I had this product, I wanna say like 3 years ago at this point, and I never repurchased it for whatever reason, but I love it, and this thing works. Like, I'm already prepping myself for the pain I'm about to feel, but it's fine. Beauty is pain, beauty is pain. To get my mind off the fact that it feels like my lips are about to burn off of my face, I wanna answer the last question, which is not really a question, but somebody asked me to show them a TikTok that I thought was really funny. This is not a hot take either, because over 1 million people have viewed this, but it makes me laugh every single time.
If a guy says that you're just friends and then he gets a girlfriend and he stops talking to you, y'all were not just friends.
I'm just gonna leave that there. We're gonna keep today's outfit super casual. So I'm wearing this oversized t-shirt from Brandy Melville. I just decided to tuck it in the front, but it's kind of just doing its thing in the back. And then I'm wearing these jeans that I believe are from American Eagle. I got them last summer on super sale. I got them really on sale. So I don't know if they sell them anymore, but if they do, I will absolutely link them down below because I'm kind of obsessed with them. Also, you might have noticed something a little different. After I finished filming the makeup section, I went downstairs and I ate some lunch, and my mom had this little box sitting on the counter next to my lunch, and I didn't know what it was, so I kind of just ignored it because she was on a call, and then she got off her call and came up to me and she was like, "This is for you." So I opened it and she got me this little necklace from the M Jewelers. I've been wanting a little initial necklace like this for a really long time and just never really bit the bullet on it, but my mom got it for me, which is really sweet. So I, of course, am wearing it now and don't really plan on taking it off for a while. My agenda for today consists of lots and lots of errands, which is not going to make for very fun vlog content. So I figured we could just end off this video right here. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe if you've yet to do so and you enjoyed this video. Follow me on Instagram if you want to join in on the fun. I've been working really hard on my Instagram, and I'll talk to you guys very soon in my next video. I love you. Bye.